it's getting there. Not 100%, but by Saturday it should be really close, if not 100%.
Was there any doubt to you not coming out for the second half?
Honestly, in my mind, no. My dad was telling me, don't push it. You want to play Saturday, but I seen the team needed me, and I just wanted to make sure I was there for my brothers. And I just had to do what I had to do, suck it up, be there with the brothers, and take leadership.
It seemed like there was kind of an infusion of energy when you got back on the court. Did you say anything, or was it just kind of, being there?
Yeah, I'm always talking to the guys, and I told them right before I got, right in the huddle actually, I said, yo, we got to pick this up. We're way better than what we're playing, and we need to show people that. And they bought into it. We started getting tip balls, rebounds, fast breaks, and really bought in.
Ty, you seem to kind of, put points after points in the fourth quarter. What kind of changed for you to kind of open things up?
Early I like to find my teammates earlier than later in the game. Later in the game, I feel like I need to control more, score more points. And in the fourth quarter is really my quarter. That's the quarter I like to assert myself really. And I just asserted myself.
What about the dunk?
I just missed it. I was high enough. Everything was good. I just missed it.
What do you think about the 3-2 zone kind of threw you guys off because you guys are pretty bad from three as opposed to other nights? What do you think?
I think we were just trying to force it, not trying to get inside enough. But like when I went down, they just stuck to the three instead of really getting in the zone because that's how you beat it. Get to the middle, then he facilitates or he goes, and they just went away from that for a little while.
Tyon got in foul trouble, and then you got hurt, and the offense was sparked by Keyshawn, Carlos, and Lukman. I mean, what do you have to say about especially the contribution of those guys that don't really get a lot of the shots up offensively?
Well, I told you at the beginning of the season, Lukman could shoot, and he just hasn't had enough time to do it because he hasn't really been buying in defensively. But today, you've seen it; he got his hands on loose balls, came up with loose balls, and then offensively, he was ready to shoot, and he knocked him down. Carlos, great player, and we just needed him today, and he stepped up.
What was it like with Denson on the opposing sideline?
It was weird.
Yeah.
It was definitely weird because he knew that what we wanted to do offensively and defensively. Mm-hmm. So he had sort of a tip on us. But we got to move on from that. It's old. That was 2 years ago.
Exactly.
And it's got to move on.
Yeah, it was definitely fun though. I mean, going against your former coach, he knows you as a player, you know him as a coach, you know what he likes to do, he knows what you like to do. It was fun, and he just told me after the game, he asked me if I was okay, because he still cares about me, and then he told me that he loves me. That's just like a older brother, like a father figure to me, and I really appreciate it.
You guys, you mentioned that you had to make some adjustments. What specifically did you have to adjust, since Denson, knew kind of what you were running, that kind of thing?
Yeah, we inserted a couple new plays for the zone. So, he knew that if they were in a 3-2, we were trying to get the ball to the middle of the Tyon to operate. So then when he switched up to the 2-3, we tried to penetrate from the perimeter more, come in from the perimeter instead of straight attack in the middle. And I think he didn't know how to adjust to that.
Yeah. So. Another thing was when they went man, since they know the plays and he's yelling to them, oh, he's coming up, backdoor them. So we were just one step ahead, basically. Yeah. I mean, you have to play how the defense is playing you. So even if they know the play, you backdoor them. If they don't play it, run the play. So.
You guys threw a couple different defenses at them. Obviously, the man-to-man, then you went 3-2, and then you threw the 12 on them. What do you think the 12 kind of did? Because right away, Ty got a layup, and you guys forced another turnover. Do you think that kind of caught him off guard?
Yeah. The 12 definitely disrupts you because it takes the ball out of their primary ball handler. So the secondary guys have to be able to handle it, and they didn't really have confidence, we've seen. So you give them a little jab, give them a little stutter step, and they're like, oh, what do I do? Throw an air pass, and then Ty, Carlos are quick enough to get under that and take it the other way.
Mm-hmm. You guys have played at the hoop ball before. I mean, what's the atmosphere like? How did this year compare to other years?
I mean, it's good because the city comes out to support us. They finally get to see a big, huge game in front of a lot of fans. We get to play in front of our hometown fans, and everybody comes out to see. But Saturday should be a lot more live. I heard it's a national televised game, so it should be better.
Yes. It's always a good show out. Hoop ball, we love it.
With the Shepherd team, you're not allowed to ask, a game ahead of it. So now that it's the next game, what do you guys know about Corona del Sol? Obviously, they have that highly touted freshman that from the YouTube videos looks as advertised.
They're big, but we feel like if we run them, we should be good. And we really just got to all crash the boards. We can't leak. All five has to crash the boards. And we just got to play physical. I mean, we have to see how the refs are going to call the game. If they're going to call it physical, then we got to meet their aggression. If not, we just got to keep our hands off them and play straight up.
We're going to play him a lot like we did Chris Baldwin for Central last year. Try to keep the ball out of his hands. We're going to press a lot. But right now we're focused on the next practice, those practice and games. Focus on practice tomorrow.
Whose idea was it for the warm-up shirts today?
Coach kind of just told us. They said that they told him that we were going to wear them, so we just wanted to.
Who's like them? Who's him? You know?
We don't know.
Okay.
We didn't even ask him.
All right.